It's 7:35 here in Moscow on a very frosty morning, and I'm running late. Oh, and it's Sweet 16, isn't it? Yay! Nice. Today's vlog isn't going to be as interesting probably as the other vlogs. It's more of a vlog where I address some issues and prickly bits in my videos and try to smooth them out. I had a fair amount of feedback from my friends, from my family members about the videos I do, because they are actually the sole viewers of these vlogs, so hello. Right, first, music. That's a big one. Looking for the right kind of music is sort of like finding that, you know, sweet spot when you're fine-tuning your shower for it to be just the perfect temperature, or buying food when you're like extremely hungry. It doesn't always bring you the right results. Now, next thing about music is that while you're sifting through these tons and hours of music for a certain video, you have to consider that copyright issues on YouTube are a big thing. If you chose a piece of music that is under copyright or is attached to a certain record label, some of those record labels don't allow you to use their music in your videos at all. Your videos might be taken down completely. And, you know, for someone who invests quite a lot of time and efforts into making these videos, would be quite sad to see their videos taken down just because of this copyright issue. The next thing about music is suitability. Not every kind of music is suitable for every kind of situation. Let's take this clip from yesterday's vlog, the time lapse, and try it with two different pieces of music. They do feel different. Second one, the second issue, is probably the most important. I know my vlogs lack story. One of the things that makes a good film, or a good vlog for that matter, is a good story, is being able to tell a good story, is having a good idea for a story. Ideas don't come easily and they go away quite easily. The chance of you coming up and creating something new, something that hasn't been done or thought of before, are as slim as you having a relationship. For me now, the ideas that I have are limited for now, just by where I want to position the camera, or what do I want to film, and what do I want to include in a vlog, in a video. So what makes a good story? An interesting life makes a good story, but right now I'm sort of like, I'm 21, so nothing interesting is happening. But at some point something interesting does happen, and you sort of miss it and lose it, and that's the point of these vlogs, of these daily vlogs, to be precise, is to capture the things that might happen, that aren't planned, aren't scripted, and maybe they will get into a vlog and make this vlog a bit more interesting than it is now. So the only thing that makes my vlogs sort of interesting, I'm guessing, is the storytelling part, not the story itself, it's the telling. Next, talked about music. Oh yeah, that third one is, am I afraid of my camera being taken away when I do those, you know, shots where I leave the camera and then go? Yes, I am. It's an expensive piece of kit. I mean, it's not that expensive as, say, an SLR camera, but it's still quite expensive, and yes, I'm quite afraid of it being taken away, but it's worth it anyway. This vlog is also like me looking for this ultimate idea that I will then evaluate into something bigger and maybe concentrate the vlog and my videos around it. But before I get there, I have to resort to these videos, which I'm quite proud of, and I like making them. I like the process, I like the filming, I like the editing, and I really enjoy the sense of accomplishment you get when you see your video uploaded on YouTube. And even if it gets like 7 views in 24 hours, I mean, I do care, but still, it's just that you see your video there and you click and you open it and you don't have to be desperately embarrassed by it. The gaming side of my channel. First, I have to mention that these daily vlogs are a bloody commitment. I promised myself that I will do these daily because otherwise I'm an extremely lazy person, and if I don't do something all the time, I do nothing. I'm at that age where you either want to do everything or nothing, so I'm choosing to do everything right now. The vlogs, they are very time consuming. They take most of the time of my day probably. An average vlog takes me like 4 hours to edit and probably another hour to find the proper music. I mean, I have a library of music where I have some songs that are these neutral songs that just about make it suitable for the video, but aren't as known for copyright issues to arise. So it's just this middle ground that I found, and so far it's good. Gaming videos, it's not as hard editing them, especially the games that are full playthroughs. You just click record, and then what you do while you're editing is you just watch through the whole thing that you recorded, and then you might just chop off some bits that you think are redundant and unnecessary, and you throw them away, and you're left with pretty much an almost unedited, untouched footage, and you just post it, make a thumbnail, and it's good. But good quality gaming videos like, you know, GTA 5 montages and other stuff, that's extremely time consuming. Those take upwards of 6 hours and more, and because all those, not special effects, but those silly effects that make the video a bit more funny and captivating to watch, are extremely difficult to accomplish and extremely difficult to pull off. I'm an extremely amateur user of Premiere Pro, which is the software I'm using to edit footage. I'm using probably like 15% of its potential because I haven't gone to film school, I haven't watched any tutorials. I just did the point and click and see where it goes. It's been working for me for now. Maybe in the future, if I buy a better camera, better gear, it will be, I don't know, maybe necessary or not to invest some time into learning how to use the software properly, but we'll see. Now, I really like my skateboard. I know there's at least one person who watches these vlogs who's hating a lot, but that's because he loves me too much. It's a he. I don't care, man. I like it. Fuck off. Today's vlog isn't very interesting, probably. It's just this face moving around with sounds coming out of it that form into words, and then words form sentences, and sometimes these sentences make sense. Maybe, I don't know. You'll be the judge of that. So I'm probably gonna wrap it up here, this vlog, where I address some issues. If you have anything else that you would think I need to improve on, please do leave a comment down below. Please don't shy away from clicking that subscribe, comment button, and subscribe button as well. I'll just end the video here, I guess. I mean, the weather's lovely. I might go for a skateboard ride. But for now, I thank you very much for watching. Leave a like if you maybe enjoyed that video. If you watched it till this moment, which you must be really good at watching videos, I bet you are. Click the subscribe button, which is, depending on the device you're using, is either there, or down there, or down here. I don't know. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye. Still a long way from heaven, but it's okay. I can make it.
I'm sorry, but my English is not so perfect.